This is the Cholo News Report for Friday 25 January 2019. The city of Adelaide, South Australia, reaches its highest maximum temperature since 1939, reaching 46.6 dec. Meanwhile in Alice Springs, near where the horses were found, temperatures have exceeded 42°C for almost 2 weeks, more than 6°C above January's typical average, according to Australia's Bureau of Meteorology. Rangers came across the horses after their absence was noted by a remote community, said local authorities' Central Land Council. With climate change well and truly upon us, we expect these emergencies to occur with increasing frequency, and nobody is truly prepared and resourced to respond to them, Mr. Ross wrote in a press release. Felix Tshisekedi is sworn in as the fifth president of the Democratic Republic of the Congo, marking the first transition of power by an election in the country since it gained independence in 1960. Thousands of Tshisekedi supporters, many of them dressed in white, gathered outside the Palace of the Nation, the seat of the presidency in Kinshasa, to celebrate the grand event. We hope that this will be a real change, especially as he has taken power without bloodshed, said Saddam Kongolo, a member of Tshisekedi's Union for Democracy and Social Progress. Brazilian legislator and world rights activist Jean Willis announces he will leave his office and his country after death threats against him increase in number and intensity. Willis will be replaced by fellow Sol politician David Miranda. In a newspaper interview on Thursday, Jean Willis said he was currently outside of Brazil and had no plans to return, after a growing number of threats over the past year. In Congress, Willis was frequently at odds with Bolsonaro, a congressman for 28 years with a long history of homophobic, racist and sexist comments. Former Scotland First Minister Alex Salmond is charged with 2 attempted rapes and indecent assault. The news and stories that matter, delivered weekday mornings. Salmond told reporters he was innocent of any criminality as he arrived at Edinburgh Sheriff Court. 3 residents of the U.S. state of Michigan are arrested at Gerald R. Ford International Airport for conspiring to support the Islamic State. An undercover FBI employee posing as an ISIS recruiter began communicating with the former Nebraska resident via Facebook in June 2017. Mohammed Abdikadi News said he wanted to join a terrorist group, was saving his money to travel to Syria, and that he planned to die with a gun in his hand fighting for ISIS, according to the complaint. A gunman kills 5 people at a SunTrust Bank's branch in Sebring, Florida, United States, following a hostage situation. The suspect later surrendered himself to the authorities. A man, injured during clashes with French police, is given help during a demonstration in Paris, called by the Yellow Vests movement in a row of nationwide protest, for the 10th consecutive Saturday against high cost of living, government tax reforms and for more social and economic justice. Supporters of Felix Tshisekedi, leader of the Congolese main opposition party, the Union for Democracy and Social Progress, who was announced as the winner of the presidential elections, celebrate along the streets of Kinshasa, Democratic Republic of Congo.